Taxes. Just the word itself, tax, makes people uncomfortable. Well, here's the thing. There wasn't a tax in the United States at all until the late 19th century. And then it wasn't made official. It actually went away for a while. It wasn't made official until the early 20th century and permanent. So somehow this country lived without a federal income tax for quite some time. Taxes, very misunderstood. And there are a number of points that I think I want to make here. The most important point is it's an extremely inefficient way in the United States where we have our own currency and can print our own currency to pay for things. It's an extremely inefficient way to tax people and try to collect taxes and then punish people for not paying their taxes in order to pay for things government needs to pay for, or we want government to pay for. It would be far more efficient to just have the Fed print the money, send it over to the Treasury, and pay for all the bills associated with running our government. It would not only be more efficient, our economy would work better. There would be a lot less wasted time with compliance and record keeping and dealing with accountants, all of which is just frustratingly time wasting. So just printing money. Now the other thing is, if we printed money, all that would do would be devaluing our money. Well, poor people, by the way, the majority of people in America have no savings, so they would effectively pay no tax. Printing money would be the most progressive way to pay for our government's spending. So it's, I guess you would call it fairest, it's smoothest, it's most efficient, and there's no compliance issue. Nobody would get away without paying. And all that time that we waste record keeping and dealing with accountants and worrying about an IRS audit and dealing with an IRS audit, that would be free to be spent productively, whether it be socially with our families, our health, or building and running businesses and making our economy run smoother. So the most important point is we don't need taxes, and they're a drag on our economy and our society. Now, I can make other points, and I think I'll just touch on them very briefly. Taxes, the more taxes, the bigger the government's intrusion on our economy. And I'm just going to say this, I'm not for big government, and no one should be, because money can either flow through the hands of the private sector, or money can flow through the hands of government. And there are many, many examples, including the famous $100 nail that is bought by the Defense Department, to kind of illustrate that government, when it touches money, doesn't actually run that money efficiently. The private sector runs it far more efficiently. So running money through the government is suboptimal for everyone in our society. That's the only other point I'll make. Get rid of taxes.